Hello, 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 and welcome aboard the Dream Harrier, the ship that flies your gaming space. Of course, it's Captain Snake Man. A little tired, a little exhausted from last night, but we're still we're still in FMV February. Now next week might be a little light, but let's not worry about that. Let's worry about where we are now. Now, well, we're gonna look at a game series that I think is kind of legendary. I don't know. I've always heard about it, never played it myself. This game series has existed for a long time, right? I believe the first game might have been the early 90s, like 91 or something, 90. This one came out in 94. This is the first one that's like full FMV. So there were two games before this in the Tex Murphy series. There was I think it's Martian Requiem. Oh, my BGM's not on. Also, hello Muir and hello Carabit. Let me do some research. Alright, Tex Murphy. The first game was in 89, this is Mean Streets, and that game is just VGA graphics, as well as digital audio. When you get to Martian Memorandum, which is in 91, that's when they start having the digitized actors. So we're getting close to FMV. And then Under Killing Moon is just 3D graphics and FMV up the wazoo. I believe. I hope. Hey, Farmsteads. Now, this game series is still active, I guess. The last game was in 2014. And it had the same actors, the same Tex Murphy actor reprise his role. Which I believe he's the creator of the series, Chris Jones. Look at this box. It says, featuring the voice of James Earl Jones. This is CNN. Alright, let's get into it. I'm not really familiar with this series, as, like, I've never played it. I've always just heard about it. And I'm not great at point-and-click adventure games, as you could tell from the when we played that Secret Monkey Island parody game. But maybe that one was just super jank. One day, we're gonna have to play, like, King's Quest. I'm scared. We're gonna have to adjust audio for a bit because I want to make sure you guys can hear it. These old games got some weird balance. Oop. Okay, let me go to config.
Look, prophecies aren't in my job description, okay? I'm just a humble PI trying to save the world as we know it.
Okay, I'm gonna go a little louder just because of the voices. But only just a little.
Look, prophecies aren't in my job description, okay? I'm just a humble PI trying to save the world as we know it.
Still seems quiet in compared to me? Okay. Hold on. I have to keep jumping back and forth. It's at 100. Can I go higher?
Look, prophecies aren't in my job description, okay? I'm just a humble PI trying to save the world as we know it. Look, prophecies aren't in my job description, okay? I'm just a humble PI trying to save
How's
the
that?
world as we know it.
I'm gonna try not to talk over it. One of the things I noticed that this game has, where is it? Is captions. It has captioning. Isn't that crazy? Also, has tilt control. I'm on tilt controls. Hey, Raven. Yeah, I just, when it's character, usually I don't play a game where characters talk a lot, but FMV February has been the opposite of that. Alright, I'm not Test. I'm Snake Man.
So, they found it again, have they? I thought we'd taken care of it.
The forces of evil are persistent, sir.
I'm getting too old for this. Who have we got lined up to deal with this problem?
Murphy, sir.
Oh, no, not Murphy.
Afraid so, sir.
What about Spade or Marlowe?
Dead, sir.
Isn't there anyone else?
Sorry, sir, he's next on the list.
Well, I suppose we'll have to make do. Knowing Murphy, he's going to need help. A lot of help.
I'll check the archives and get back to you, sir.
It was Mufasa.
News of the day. As the Second World War enters its final days, Allied forces are on the march. The troops of the Western Alliance are occupied with the dangerous duty of ferreting out the remaining pockets of Nazi resistance. The storming of Berlin has crushed the heart of German opposition and sent remnants of the Fuhrer's troops scurrying into the dark reaches of the Black Forest. The Germans have vowed to fight to the last man in their quest for world domination. But their days are numbered, with Adolf Hitler dead and the once dreaded SS disbanded. The Allies have exposed the workings of the Nazi war machine and found it festering with ancient blood cults, whose rituals and ceremonies are too astonishing and barbaric to detail. Allied forces will not rest until the last cult member has been revealed and captured.
Good old Nazi secret cult shit. No pestilence.
No pestilence has ever been so fatal or so hideous. Blood was its avatar and its seal, the redness and horror of blood.
Whoa. Cool dove. Under a killing moon. You gotta love the old CD-ROM games with their fucking popping. I'd say it's an emulation error, but no, I was here. I played games. I played games just on the real PC the other day. It was still like this. So Chris Jones is the director, designer. San Francisco, 2042 AD.
In the moonlight, New San Francisco sparkles like a chunk of cubic zirconium, an island of hollow beauty surrounded by a red sea of radiation. 5 million souls drowning in gamma rays. Some lucky people have a natural immunity to genetic mutation caused by the radiation. I'm one of them. Most of them live in the new city, but I don't. I live among the unlucky souls, the mutants and the destitute, and the wreckage of old San Francisco. My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a private detective. Or at least I used to be. Since my marriage hit the rocks, I haven't done much of anything. I went out tonight for the first time in a week, but all I ended up doing was spending the last of my money on a bottle of cheap bourbon. Now it's past midnight, and I'm staring out of the window of my office on the second floor of the Ritz Hotel. Just like me, the Ritz used to be something. Now it's just another grimy building in a rundown part of town. And I'm almost out of bourbon.
My God, Murphy, you look like hell. Really hit bottom, didn't you?
Oh my god, they're real.
Oh, I usually don't look this bad. I forgot to take my Geritol this morning. So, you want a drink? I saved my first one to have with you.
No, thanks. I've been dry for 8 years now. Yeah, one morning I just looked in the mirror and decided I needed to make a few lifestyle changes. Quit smoking, quit drinking. Now I'm getting out of the business. Yep, I'm gonna move to the tropics and retire in a nice secluded island with a tribe of beautiful young women.
You're getting out of the business. I guess that means the end of the world must be around the corner because you are the detective. I can't imagine you doing anything else, especially not running around an island with a bunch of nubile women in a loincloth.
Oh, I can imagine it. I've been thinking about it for years now. Yeah. You know how it is. Lonely. Underappreciated. Dangerous. I haven't had a decent night's sleep in 38 years. I tell you, I'm working on a case right now, and that's going to be my last one. Oh.
That always goes well.
Enough about me. How about you, Tex? How's life treating you? Bad as it looks?
Well, it depends. What day is it anyway today? Saturday? Well, Saturdays aren't too bad. It's normally Thursday by the time I get really suicidal. So what is it you wanted? Just come by to sprinkle a little salt into the open wounds of my pathetic life?
No, Tex, you got me all wrong. Nah, just because you turned me in and got me suspended and humiliated me in front of my peers. You sold me out. But that's all gonna pass. See, I quit hating you for that weeks ago. Like I said, I'll be leaving soon, and I didn't want to go with any loose ends dangling there to bother me in my golden years.
Hey, don't worry about me. When you tossed me out of the agency, it was the best thing that ever happened. Digging through dumpsters and sleeping in abandoned speeders, you helped me learn a great lesson. Because no matter how bad things are, they can always get worse.
So what happened to you? I heard you were doing pretty well there for a while. Did a hell of a job on that Martian memorandum case. What's your problem? You one of those people who can't live with success? Huh?
Well, I can live with it. I'm just afraid of commitment. Now you tell me something. Why wouldn't you talk to me 15 years ago? I was a stupid kid back then. Could have tried to understand why I told the ethics board what I did. I mean, I understand now that I was out of line and I made a mistake, but why'd you cut me off like that?
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. Never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them. They're a precious commodity to people like me and you. Now listen, before I go, I came here with a warning. I heard your name mentioned in connection with a case that I'm working on, and you stay out of it. If you don't, somebody's gonna find you floating in the bay with a hole in your head, and I don't need any more strain on my conscience.
You know, frankly, I'm pretty insulted. Because I'm a pretty damn good detective, and I can take care of myself, thank you.
You're doing a grand job right now.
No!
Just remember what I said, Tex. Got no idea what kind of people we're dealing with here. Just keep out of my way. I'll send you a postcard.
So yeah, just like a PC 98 game, or PC 88 game, the intro, the whole first CD is just the intro, as far as I can tell, because it immediately wants you to put in the the next CD. I had to make sure this was working. Let's swap the disc. I have having trouble with the swap disc function of DOSBox. And I have to like manually unmount the disc and then mount another disc. I should be able to mount all the discs and just hit swap discs.
So last night, after 15 years, the Colonel walks into my office. Made me take a good hard look at myself. Maybe I have hit bottom, and maybe I do look like hell. Lord knows the only exercise I've had lately is tipping the bottle and flipping cards into my hat. I gotta find some work.
I think he'd be better at this.
Might think I'm as good a detective as he ever was. Now I just gotta prove it. I'm gonna scare up a job today, even if it means finding somebody's lost puppy.
Alright, here's the gameplay.
This pure mountain spring water is indispensable, literally. I'm out of paper cups.
So it's a point and click.
Things look pretty slow on the street today. This cabinet is where my old successes go to die.
And then we can hit right click. Or it sometimes will do it automatically where it'll look at the next option.
Nothing here but nostalgia. My old reliable faux oak desk. I love my comfy chair. I just wish it wouldn't be so easy to tip over whenever I got drunk.
I'm kind of considering lowering the music volume a bit. Nah, that's probably okay.
The Scotch guard that Rudy's upholstering service put on my office chairs will stand up to anything. And I ought to know. The Scotch guard. That hutch holds a life's worth of knickknacks, paddywhacks, and the world's largest piece of elbow macaroni.
Oh shit. Take elbow. Aw.
This piece of art is called Two Whales on a Bender. This one really isn't art, it's a placemat from Taco Bob's. The UI of U was the only place that would accept me. Half the course credit was earned by locating the university. Spent weeks earning this baby. Best 20 bucks I ever spent. CrimeLink Computer is the only valuable piece of equipment left in the office. By entering suspect information like height, weight, and hair color, I can access the suspect's personal files.
Oh, we got a computer.
Hip-hop English keeps me up on all the slang kids are using today.
Oh yeah, like yat.
Sylvia, my ex-wife. Whenever I think things can't get any worse, I think about her and how she totally screwed up my life. She's a woman who loves a man, anytime. I'll never forget the day I came home early and caught her with the upholstery man.
Oh, there you are. I just got done with the chair. I'll be sending the bill to your husband.
Oh, Rudy. Let's not think about my husband right now. I was watching you upholster and you're so big and strong.
Do you really think so?
Well, yes. God, I've only known you for 10 minutes and I feel like I've known you forever. Oh, yes, look. And look at this muscle. Oh. The way you hold me, Tex never held me like this. Oh, kiss me, Rudy, and set my lips on fire.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, he's also a dance instructor.
Oh, Tex, honey. I wasn't expecting you home so soon.
Well, duh. Obviously. Now I know why the Roto-Rooter man keeps calling and asking whether we need our plumbing checked. Well, I gotta admit, those chairs look pretty good.
Then he starts making out with Rudy.
Thanks. Listen, how about I don't charge you on the labor and we call it even?
Fair enough. But from here on out, Rudy, customer servicing doesn't include my wife.
Includes me.
See, honey? I saved you some money again. Aren't you happy?
I married her for better or worse. Unfortunately, it never got any better.
Well, there you go. There's some lore.
World War IV. A dark and reactionary vision of the coming century by Rush Limbaugh III.
Ooh, that's some nightmare shit right there.
The fabulous Dior lamp. I bought it for 77 cents. I love murder mysteries. to be a fictional detective. Everything would be so much simpler then.
If only. What's the hacker, Slachi? I guess we should turn that computer on. Oh, this is a great computer. Crime Link. We make it stick. Alright, I don't really have anyone to profile. Alright, I guess we use the space bar. Well, yeah, they talked about in the intro that there's some radiation that causes people to mutate. Some people are immune to it, like Tex, he says he's immune. Movement. Oh my. Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't
The
know
office
it
was
would.
actually a dance studio before I moved in, and Latin dancing is a Murphy family tradition. The dusty credenza I've got serves only one purpose, and that's to keep the dust off the floor. My gun. I love it so much!
Gotta get that gun.
Old trusty sidearm. Been with me since the beginning. You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam, bam! Bam! Bam, bam! Bam! And you! Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know. Oh, my hell. No matter how bad things got, I always had my gun. Now I've lost that, too. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those days.
Oh. We can actually go look at the elbow macaroni. And the whales on the bender. Yeah, for a taco placemat, that's pretty good. Computer has like a screensaver. Okay, I would have never seen this.
Oh, great. Another incoming message that won't print out. If I don't get a new fax machine, I'll be out of business.
So yeah, this controls with the mouse. And there was like a mouse sensitivity option.
My phone would work perfectly if it hadn't been disconnected. I love murder mysteries.
Okay.
Things look pretty slow on the street today.
There's some shit on the floor.
Oh boy, mail.
Oh, geez. Okay. Grand reopening sale. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., the electronics shop will open its newly remodeled store and offer a veritable bonanza of bargains. Dongles, fax machines, remote control toys, stereos, vid phones, doohickey thingers, whatchamacallits, and much, much more. Be sure to check out the unbelievable prices on our own line of dandy products. Remember to bring your electronics shop credit card and plan to stay late. You won't believe the deals. One of each in stock. These products, of course, are not on sale. Cash not accepted. Credit card required to even enter the electronics shop. Well, maybe that's how we get a new fax machine.
Oh boy, mail.
The gift certificate entitles the holder to one free cosmetic job, nose, boob, etc., courtesy of the Real You Surgical Clinic. 30 minutes to a better you.
My phonograph's an old family heirloom. I love to play the classics. Kool and the Gang, Peaches and Herb.
Herb? Hell yeah.
My phonograph.
Okay, yeah, it's just the top of the phonograph. Anything else in here?
Great-great-grandpa Murphy made it through the Depression by teaching cha-cha lessons to rich older women. He made thousands before the authorities found out he had no formal training.
How do you need training to do a cha-cha?
Well, since the building inspector has only one eye and no depth perception, the hotel manager painted fire extinguishers in all the apartments. It saved him a bundle.
That's really good.
I call this painting the Big Spill. That's a perfect bed for a destitute PI. Small, lightweight, no sheets required. Another pile of garbage. There just aren't enough hours in the day.
Okay. Let's see what's in here, I guess.
Ah, the closet door. All I've ever needed was a soft felt fedora, a well-tailored overcoat, and a comfy pair of sneakers. Some people know what they like, and they stay with it.
He's the kind of cartoon character that just has the same outfit. Let's close the door. It's only polite.
That hutch holds a life's worth of...
Alright. I guess we can leave now. I think I've inspected everything. Whoop! Yeah, sometimes the turning gets really squirrely.
That's the door to the street. The air outside feels thick, like I'm breathing through a pair of dirty gym socks. It's a high radiation day. Most everyone will be staying inside, but I need to hunt for some work. I always like to start the day with the traditional PI breakfast. That hits the spot.
Radiation and cigarettes. That's what we like to see. How do I get down from here? Oh, okay. I don't know if I can look up or down. Hold on.
All hell has broken loose since the government stopped requiring products to display those give a hoot don't pollute symbols.
I can't hear you over the MIDI soundtrack. Maybe. Hold on, let's save. We haven't saved yet. Yeah, that's good. Mean streets. Maybe lower the music. I'm having a tough time hearing him over the music. Okay, maybe not that much. Just a little bit, just a... Yeah, old games are rough.
Ah, the once majestic Chandler Avenue. There's enough radiation in this asphalt to fry an egg on Christmas morning. All hell has broken loose since the government stopped requiring products to display those give a hoot don't pollute symbols.
Hey, Blob. You got a new peek? I love looking at all the trash.
All hell has broken loose since... On the top floor of this place is where I hang my hat. It's not much, but it's better than... Well, it's not much.
Look at this cool blocky car.
Trusty 31 lightning bolt speeder. I still regret not getting the sunroof option.
Okay, I'm not ready to speed off yet. I got things to look at.
I like to stand by these, waiting for a glimpse of Rita. These signs around here haven't been replaced in at least 50 years. Rusty the Clown's novelty shop. Closed down a few months ago after Rusty mysteriously disappeared. The police suspect foul play, but I think he probably just choked to death on his own bad jokes.
Oh, we almost had a clown? Rusty's fun masks and jokes, balloons, gags, and games. Oh, hold on. FMV person.
Chelsea's a hot little number. I hear she's a mutant, but it doesn't show. The only weird thing about her is she won't go out with me. Chelsea runs a first-rate newsstand. Chelsea keeps a well-stocked selection of magazines. I wish I could afford to buy a couple. Life hasn't been the same since my True Detective subscription ran out. Chelsea Bando's the kind that could hold her own with anyone, but she has a way of turning my niece to jelly. She's a mutant just like everyone else in this part of town, but she's a real beauty.
Well, hello, stranger.
Well, hello. Charmingly curious.
Tell me, gorgeous, has the new True Detective come in yet?
Yeah, but you gotta pay for it this time. Hey, when you finish a magazine, it is in no condition to sell.
Whoa, am I like... I'm really into it. Let's do a sarcastic retort.
You're a riot, Chelsea. You ought to be doing stand-up.
No. Look, I do enough stand-up work right here. So can I help you with something?
Whoa, I can ask about a bunch of things. Including people I don't... Who's Rick Gardner? That's her, Chelsea Bando. I'm the Rusty.
Oh, I remember Rusty. He had a kid show on TV when I was young. I hated the show. That clown makeup always scared me.
I'm more of a crap reader. I'm big into crap.
Rook acts like a tough guy, but he's a softie. Just don't tell him that to his face. Oh, you know me, Tex. I'm just making ends meet. I love Louis, but his friendliness doesn't fool me. He's a sharp one. He knows everything that's going on in this neighborhood.
Okay, that sounds like someone I should go talk to if I want to find a mystery.
Franny's a live wire. Either she or Sal is going to do time for killing the other one. I have never seen a couple fight like they do. Sal's a handful. He's a nice guy, but I don't know, I feel kind of naked when he gives me the eye. Luckily, Ardo seems to like me. I mean, if I were on his bad side, I'd be tempted to relocate. He could crush a Subaru with one hand.
Okay, and the Colonel is who we just talked to.
Wish I could help you there, Tex.
Alright. Oh, there's the electronics shop. Maybe I gotta get a new fax machine, but I probably don't have money.
Rook Garner runs this pawn shop.
That's right, you
Rook
gotta walk
Garner
through the
runs
door.
this pawn shop. He's a crusty old World War III vet with a face like a raisin and a tongue like a butcher's cleaver.
Oh, this is a good store.
What do you want, Murphy?
Caustic wit, obliviously conversational, cautiously inquisitive. Give some caustic wit.
Looks like someone didn't get enough fiber in his breakfast this morning.
Shut up, Murphy. The last thing I need right now is a yappy-mouthed wise guy.
Sorry, you just look like you could stand to be lightened up a bit.
I just got my wallet lightened. Does that count? Last night, someone broke into my pawn shop. I don't usually have anything of great value, but yesterday I gave out a fair amount of cash for an extremely valuable diamond bracelet.
How much is a fair amount of cash?
In this case, $8,000.
Ow.
Boy, that's a lot of clams, Rook.
Don't you think I know that? The bracelet was pawned by a young girl named Emma Nimpton. She said she hated to hawk a family heirloom, but had no choice. She said she would reclaim the bracelet in a month. Well, since the bracelet was worth 10 times the $8,000 I loaned her, it was a good deal for me.
I think you've been played for a sap, Rook.
Maybe. She left me a number and I called it this morning, but the line is disconnected.
So do you have any leads on recovering the bracelet?
No, the police are a waste of time, and I can't afford to hire a decent PI.
Well, good news. I'm not a decent PI.
I guess this means you don't consider me good enough to help track down the bracelet?
I'd appreciate your help. I'm not a rich man, but if you find the bracelet, I'll owe you a few favors, which could come in handy. Come back here and I'll show you where they broke in.
Rook takes me out back and shows me where the burglar broke in. The back window is busted out and the latch is ripped. It's a sloppy job. As I start my investigation, I'm looking for information to enter into my crime-link computer back at the office. One thing's for sure, Emma Nimpton won't be one of the suspects' names. Every PI worth his salt knows that's not my name spelled backwards. I wonder what all these garbage cans are doing around here. Maybe Rook is running a low-rent hostel. Well, obviously, the window was broken from the outside. Well, that's the sturdy, worm-eaten back door to Rook's pawn shop.
Oh, can.
These are empty, jumbo-sized cans of Camel's chunky chocolate soup. Good.
Give me that.
The empty bottles of chocolate syrup lying all around this alley all look like they've been licked clean.
Someone's into chocolate.
These disgusting piles of trash remind me of Aunt Betty's annual
I've solved the mystery.
Well, obviously, the window... Like Rook always says, you can cut corners here and there, but there's nothing like a quality garbage can. Looks like a key of some kind.
Take it. Whoa! I hope every item does this. You're into chocolate?
The shoe print is outlined in that sticky pool of something resembling chocolate. Footprints about a size 14.
Size 14. What's this button do? Oh.
Whoever uses these garbage cans is either a terrible shot or is saving them for that special piece of trash. An empty bottle of evanescent spring water. For those with a higher class of thirst.
Wake me up. So much chocolate.
An empty bottle. These are empty, jumbo-sized cans. I don't usually enjoy piles of garbage, but they do add a lot of character to this alley. This building that Rook runs his pawn shop out of is at least 120 years old, making it only slightly younger than Rook. The baby rum wrapper looks like it was left recently. Yep, still warm.
Ew. I assume Baby Yum is a candy bar?
Every time I see yellow-gray water oozing out of a gutter, I just can't help but thirst for a cup of coffee from the brew and stew.
What is wrong with our guy? That gets me thirsty.
I wonder what all these garbage cans are doing around here. The empty bottles of chocolate syrup lying on... I don't usually enjoy piles of... Whatever's on the other end of this power box must be out of commission. The gauge is as dead as my love life.
Oh, hey, he's got a basketball hoop.
Reminds me of playing hoops when I was younger, in the days before my lower vertebrae turned into petrified rock. It's one of those basketballs they used to give away at Weenie World.
I'll take that. All right, he goes.
10 seconds left. Down by 1. Murphy has the ball. He fakes. He drives. It's a 360.
Oh, he's dead. He's fucking dead. He looks tiny. Oh, he went away. I want to do it again. Damn it, Murphy. Woo-wee, woo.
Wow, a recyclable paper can. Finally, a glimmer of ecological responsibility. I didn't know Rook cared.
The way he ice skates around here is great.
Wow.
There's something inside.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Can't open any can. Just that can. Interesting.
The soft white light from the street light allows you to read graffiti without the unnecessary eye strain caused by other street lights.
You sure? I can't read any of it.
Whoa.
Radio?
This antique boombox worked. I bet it'd only play the Bee Gees.
Well, take it, my man.
This old
Whoa!
relic probably hasn't worked in years. Hey, there are batteries in here.
Somehow these batteries have not gone corrosive.
I wonder if these still work. Tingly tongue. Still got juice.
Alright, we got some batteries. How's the inventory work? Credit card application, sales flyer, surgery gift certificate, keys from the alley, and the batteries. Oh, I lost the boombox. Okay.
These disgust. Oh, I would love to see my ex-mother-in-law squeeze through there. This rickety wooden fence keeps Rook's Pawn Shop and the Slice of Heaven pizza parlor from collapsing into each other.
Oh, we can get some pizza. It's just like Blue Chicago Blues. Wait, I can move? Oh, okay. Oh, jeez.
All hell is broke.
Alright, we have a shoe size 14. Oh. Hello.
Oh, looks like Mr. Bum is home for the evening.
Hi. Oh, I don't like the talk icon.
Yeah, what do you want?
Is this your, permanent address?
Actually, I have a summer home in Vale, but this spot keeps me in touch with the common people.
I respect the bum that's got a good joke. Verbal whipping? No.
Speaking of being in touch, you didn't put the squeeze on the pawn shop, did you?
Are you implying that I had something to do with that robbery, punk?
No, I just thought you might have seen or heard something.
Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But right now, I feel a chocolate fit coming on, so you could just run along.
Oh, he's having a chocolate fit. Oh, I need chocolate. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Look at it. Look at him scheming. Fiending. I'm guessing I'm gonna need some chocolate in order to get any more information. Yeah, normal thing. Yeah, I don't see anything else really. So we have a size 14 shoe. Maybe he'll be able to tell us more details once we get more chocolate.
Let's
go back inside.
So, Murphy, have you come up with anything yet?
I want to look around this place. I want that.
Yeah, but I'll need another 5 or 10 minutes to solve your case, Rook.
You know, Murphy, I'm amazed that a gumshoe with a sarcastic mouth like yours can stay alive. One of these days, someone with no sense of humor is going to cut you in half.
Oh, thank you for the follow, that Zoe. I'm suave.
Some people find my humor irresistible. I think I'll go charm some people and find out about your bracelet.
Oh, I want to go look around that place.
This is the brand new electronic shop outlet. No pun intended. I won't be able to get inside the electronic shop until I get a membership card.
Okay. We do have the application.
A pre-approved electronic shop credit card application addressed to the previous occupant. Just needs to be signed, stamped, and mailed.
Okay. Oop.
A pre-approved...
That's how we get in there. That's a mailbox. I'm guessing I need to sign it.
Francesca Lucido makes the spiciest pizza in the city. The only thing spicier than her cooking is her imagination. And right now she seems to have a thing for me.
Hey, this was the couple that was fighting, right?
Francesca Lucido...
Well, it's that a handsome P.I. Tex Murphy. Have you come to take me away?
Can I get some Italian emotes in the chat?
How'd you guess? You must have seen my white horse hitched to the railing out front.
Oh my, Mr. Murphy, you certainly know how to excite a girl.
Well, that's very nice of you to say, Mrs. Lucido. But I'm here on business.
Oh, pooh! All the business and no pleasure makes even a private dick a dull boy. What do you want? Rook is a tough old geezer. I've known him ever since we opened the slice of heaven back in the 32, but I can't say I know him very well. Chelsea is a nicer girl. Sal tries to flirt with her, but she doesn't give him the time of day.
Good. Chelsea deserves better.
I like Louis. He runs a nicer place, and I go over there and chat with him when the business is slow.
Did we figure out where Louis is? I don't think we have yet.
Well, I was hoping you'd get around to asking about me. I'm just a lonely, hot-blooded woman who needs the love of a good, strong man. Me and Sal got married too young, and it's been up and down ever since. I've had enough of his drinking and the womanizing, and I'd divorce him in a second, but he's got a couple of buddies who are top lawyers. If I had some hard evidence of his screwing around, I could divorce him and get a decent settlement. Ardo is an overgrown kid. He comes in here for the all-you-can-eat buffet, and I've got to kick him out every time. If I didn't, he'd eat everything we got. Can't help you, Tex.
Can't help you, Tex.
He was a weirdo who opened up a shop just down the street. That would have been a couple of years ago. The business went under in a hurry, and the clown just disappeared.
We need to solve the case of the missing clown.
Sorry, I don't know anything about that. I heard that Rook's place got robbed. It scares me to death. There's so much crime in this part of the city. Sorry. Ask me about something else.
Ask me about anything but chocolate, please.
Man, there are signs of radioactivity everywhere.
I assume that means don't go out there.
Louis Laments runs the Brew and Stew, which is a local hangout.
Okay.
Well, this is a section of the Bay City Mirror. It's a weekly newsletter that covers local goings-on written by mutants for mutants. I'd subscribe if they had a comics page.
Let's take a look at that. To read the newspaper, move the cursor over one of the articles in the newspaper to highlight it and click the left mouse. A close-up of the article will appear, select another article, click the resume button, and repeat the steps above. Burglaries baffle police. The total of inner-city pawnshop burglaries committed over the past 3 weeks now stands at 9. Zippy Cash, located at the current corner of Jackson and Maple Streets, was broken into 3 nights ago. Pawn shop owner Urban Robbie did not report the crime until this morning, thinking it was simply a practical joke played by his friends. Tragically, this was not the case. Of the 9 burglarized pawn shops, Zippy Cash was only the second not owned by a mutant. There has been some speculation that police are not actively investigating the crimes since most of the victims are mutants. Mayor Lender, who is up for re-election later this year and will need the mutant vote to retain his position, has publicly called the police onto the carpet. Police Lieutenant Mac Malden, who is heading the investigation, denies the police are dragging their feet. What we're dealing with here is some kind of master criminal. He just hasn't left us much of anything to work with. Lieutenant Malden is sure that the burglaries have all been committed by the same person. The MOs have been mostly identical. A girl goes to a pawn shop, hawks a piece of jewelry for a large amount of cash, then the shop is broken into that same night. Lieutenant Malden would not specify, but said that his team of detectives had some evidence and hoped to have some solid leads within the next few days. Okay, so this is a string of burglaries. The body of Daniel Murray, 29, was found floating in the San Francisco Bay early yesterday morning. Spotted by passengers on a whale sighting scuttle, the body was recovered by police, then was sent to the city's coroner office for an autopsy. The cause of death has been listed as suicide, though bystanders report that the corpse was remarkably disfigured and contorted. Walt Grimm, a personal injury lawyer, followed the ambulance to the coroner's and reported that a quarantine was initiated not long afterwards. The reason for the quarantine has not been made public. Ooh. Old Jim's bait shop. Lively crawlers in an old coffee can. I do need cash. At Oregon Trail Clinic, we pay up to $50 cash for any and all vital organs. We also pay market rate for arms, legs, and eyeballs. Are you a lefty who's short on rent? Bring in that right arm. Our friendly qualified staff will be happy to sever that limb, and you'll walk out moments later with a few extra dollars in your pocket. Hurry in and don't forget to ask about our frequent donor program. Must be removed on site to meet AMA requirements. Poets Corner. This week's poem was sent in by 15-year-old Bopo Wong. Haiku to a taco. Soft shell taco mine. What meat art thou concealing? Who cares? It's tasty. Senator committed to asylum. Reese's press conference hysterics surprised many. Senator Martin Reese, who had called a press conference, assumedly to announce his intentions to leave politics to join the PGA, erupted into hysterics today. Witnesses reported the senator to have shouted, "Texas is just too fucking big. Run for your lives before it eats us all." He's not wrong. Senator Reese, long considered one of the most mentally sound figures on Capitol Hill, had to be restrained and was led away in a makeshift straitjacket. When questioned about Senator Reese's rantings, Representative Lolanda Elwich of Texas professed complete ignorance. Everyone knows Texas is big, but really? Most people who witnessed the display admitted to being surprised at the senator's behavior, though not everyone. House Speaker Bob Brogue of Maine commented, "Senator Reese's outburst is hardly shocking to those of us who have worked with him. We knew all along he was a whacked-out, thumb-sucking piece of shit." Senator Reese will be examined tomorrow by psychiatrists who are confident that a complete recovery can be made despite the senator's many years in Congress. What is happening? What is this world? Why the Crusade Must Be Stopped. Editorial by Luigi Trundle. In the years since World War III, we have seen a growing form of discrimination which has come into full malevolent bloom. Thankfully, we are not talking about racial or sexual bias, both of which are no longer the blights on society they once were. Oh, the social disease that affects us now is genetic discrimination. There are in this world evil forces that exist with the specific purpose of separating the genetically unchallenged from the rest of the population. This eugenics movement, the classifying of humans by their genetic quality, has been around since the late 1800s, but in those days humans were already classified by skin color and gender. Several significant movements in history have attempted to exterminate an entire race, and I believe that we are witnessing yet another. The crusade for genetic purity is spearheading this dark movement. Reverend Shepherd, in the guise of a placid, benevolent teacher, is, in reality, a hate monger. His words, softly spoken, plant the seeds of hate between those with genetic flaws and those without. And now, the crusade has trumpeted the arrival of the Moonchild, the so-called refuge of the pure. Supposedly a religious retreat where the faithful crusaders go to take part in spiritual ceremonies, it is, in reality, a symbol of divisiveness, a jewel in the heavens where only few may go, the rest excluded by a condition they did not ask for and cannot change. When will each and every inhabitant on this earth open his or her eyes? I hope for the day when we will be able to look upon each other as human beings, and not as man or woman, black or white, mutant or norm. To paraphrase Shakespeare, I am a mutant. Hath not a mutant hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions? Fed with the same food? Hurt with the same weapons? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you poison us, do we not die? Art and Soul by Albie Tewksbury. Oh, look at this guy. Art is not just dead in the Bay Area. Its rotting corpse is stinking up the place. The latest excuse for an art exhibit was unveiled at the Ink and Oils Emporium, or the Stinkin' Spoils Emporium, as I am wont to call it. This pathetic showing by an alleged artist who calls himself Logo was the most hideous spectacle of the season. At least this Logo character has an inkling of intelligence. If I dared to pass off such putrid trash as art, I wouldn't use my real name either. The most striking thing about the presentation was the artist's hairdo, which closely resembled a dust mop used to soak up an oil spill, then dry to a crisp under a sun lamp. On the lighter side, Kay Winthrop's Black Tie Art Appreciation fundraiser was not nearly as unbearable as I feared it would be. The featured artwork, as always, was despicable, but for once, the hors d'oeuvres didn't make me vomit. The champagne was not vintage, but not the cat pee of previous years. All in all, not a complete waste of an evening. Until next week, remember, life without art is just life. Grateful Dead Tour. The Grateful Dead, in its third incarnation, have announced plans for a resurrection tour to begin next week in Sacramento, California, and end up in Lazarus, PA. The tour is scheduled to run for 3 years, during which the band will play 1,093 shows. Accordion player Geraldo Rodriguez says the band is excited to get back on the road after a layoff of a week and a half. We were due for the rest of our last world tour, but by Thursday we were all getting a little antsy. Future plans include a new album, a movie filmed on tour, and a possible benefit concert put on in conjunction with the Rolling Stones. The Grateful Dead and the Rolling Stones in 2045? Wow. Police officers acquitted on assault in civil suit. Angry protests were staged today outside the 5th Precinct Courthouse when 2 Norm police officers, Joey Harris and Dean Adler, both incidentally members of the Crusade for Genetic Purity, were found not guilty of assault and battery on a private citizen. Emo Dooley, an unemployed homeless mutant, had brought a civil suit against the officers, saying they had randomly picked him out of a group of stragglers and beaten him senseless. This is the 4th civil suit brought against Norm members of the SFPD this year alone. Each trial has ended in an acquittal. Undoubtedly, this has given the police an added sense of immunity, leading to more mutant accusations of civil rights violations. The 2 mutant, 10 Norm jury deliberated for only 3 minutes, 18 seconds before presenting the not guilty verdict. Juror Lanny Fox explained the reason for the quick decision made by the jury. The prosecution never convinced us that Mr. Dooley has not always looked the way he does. The ACLU announced that it is planning to appeal. Okay. That was a lot.
Louis Laments runs the Brew and Stew.
Let's go into the Brew and Stew.
The Brew and Stew is run by Louis Laments, a bloated mutant with a heart bigger than his waistline. Everyone comes to Louis' cafe. So does all the street talk. If something's going on, Louis knows about it.
What can I do for you, Mike?
Hey, Louis. Suds and hugs, earbending, Mr. Broke.
About a pitcher of beer and the love of a good woman, Louis.
I can't help you with the woman, Mike. Yeah, no problem with the beer, though. Put it on your tab?
Thanks, Louis. I should have some work soon, then I'll be able to pay my tab off first thing.
Don't worry about it, Mike. I know you're good for it.
Aw.
Rook's an ornery old cuss. But me and him are old buddies. We fought in the big war together. He's one person you can trust in these troubled times. Chelsea acts tough, but she has to be with all the scum around. And she's as smart as she is pretty. She knows a lot of what goes on in the shadows of this city.
Give me a sec. I'm just gonna adjust something on my end. You shouldn't see anything. Just need... Okay.
Yeah, things are a little slow, but I'm getting by. Having to lay off some of my kitchen help hurt my pride more than anything. Granny's a fireball. She and Sal opened a pizza place 7 to 8 years ago, and they've been fighting ever since. Sal's a big guy with an appetite for food, wine, and women. He comes by here most every day for lunch. Bardo comes in now and again. Usually orders a couple of steaks and a chocolate milk. His temper's as short as he is tall. And he's only got one oar in the water. A bad combination.
Chocolate milk? Steak and chocolate milk, how delicious.
Sorry, Mike. He was a strange one. He had a show on TV for a while. Got pretty popular. Then he quit the show and went into business. He opened up a shop right up the street from here. I guess he wasn't a very good businessman. The shop went out of business within a couple of months. Then Rusty just disappeared. I heard he'd made some enemies in the novelty trade.
It's a vicious trade.
Rook told me about the bracelet, but I don't know anything more about it. Rook's been robbed before, but he's never had anything really valuable taken. This is gonna set Rook back for a while. Too bad the cops have turned a blind eye.
Can I have some chocolate milk?
You want to try a slice of my chocolate pie? I can get you a piece to go if you like.
Yeah, examine. Hell yeah. God, that's a well-rendered chocolate pie.
Ever since the crusade started up, the relations between norms and mutants has gone to pot. I've had rocks thrown through my windows, graffiti sprayed on the bricks outside. There's not much I can do, though.
Tough times.
He's one of the few norms besides you who's eaten here. Seems like a typical cop. A little dim, and not too concerned about what happens in the mutant sections of town.
Well, I got some chocolate.
These posters somehow survived the big war. They're bitter reminders of the past glory of this great city.
And World War III was rough.
These posters...
Chocolate pie.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Oh no, not you again. Look, I'll warn you right now, I'm almost out of chocolate syrup and I'm not in a good mood.
And I probably just have to talk to him.
You know, I just might have something that would improve your ugly mood.
Is that so? Well,
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I see. Offer from inventory, then chocolate pie.
Food of the gods. Ask away. I saw someone prowling around the back of the pawn shop last night. It was so dark, I didn't get a good look at him, but I could tell he was huge. Probably 6'3" or 6'4", about 300 pounds.
Damn. So we're looking for a 6'3" or 6'4", 300 pound with a size 14 shoe.
Rook, he leaves me alone. Can't ask for more than that. I think Chelsea used to fancy me, till she found out my only true love was chocolate. Damn near broke her heart. Nice guy, good cook. Every National Feed a Bum Day, he brings me one of his award-winning chocolate pies.
I could go for a chocolate pie.
I don't have much to do with her. They don't serve anything with chocolate in it at the pizza joint.
That's bullshit. They should have a dessert pizza.
The only time I ever see Sal is when he gets drunk and comes by to pick a fight. Then I kick his butt and send him on his way.
Oh, that's nice of you.
That big goon, he used to hassle me until I shared a quart of chocolate syrup with him. Now he lets me alone.
He's also chocolate addicted. No, I fed him without needing a holiday. I'm a good person.
Wish I could help. Oh, don't know a thing about it.
Oh, he doesn't know about Rusty the Clown.
Sorry, can't help you with that.
How about the Crusades?
I stay out of politics, especially bad politics.
That's smart.
Wish I could help.
All right, so we got some input. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Ack. Do we have enough information? I mean, we don't have gender, but maybe that will narrow it down a bit. There's still places we could go. Now playing Sexy.
The Bijou Theater used to be quite a night spot. It was condemned years ago and could collapse any day. There's no way I'm going in there.
Fair enough.
The Golden Gate Hotel was once known as the Waldorf of the Pacific. Its halls are still sturdy, and the walls have worn well. But there's nobody living inside.
Why do you sing that? Murphy, are you okay?
I heard this newspaper box got destroyed right after Chelsea opened her newsstand. Coincidence? These fire hydrants are commonly used by the locals to mark territory in front of their respective business establishments.
Ah, that's what they used for.
Coit Tower was once a majestic landmark. The wiener stand on the patio at the base of Coit Tower made the best chili dog in town. No one's here right now, though, so I better check back later.
Okay. Can I move with arrow keys, or... Oh, I can look up and down with arrow keys. Jesus. Oh, W makes you look behind. And Q makes you set to the left of me? Q and W, I guess, are left and right. It like barely looks right. Sorry the control is so swimmy, but I mean that's just what it is.
Yeah, looks like someone's locked the door.
It's okay, I have a key.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Oh.
Yeah, looks like someone's locked the door.
So we found the key in the alley. I guess we have enough to move on. We need to find a pen. Let's see what Chelsea has to say about...
Hi, Tex. How's the investigation going? Is there anything I can do to help?
She thinks about the Crusades.
The Crusade is big. I mean, much bigger than most people know. They have operatives all over, and then these huge sections of the Norm population are joining. Well, they say it's a religion, but then they encourage the members to be violent and prejudiced towards others.
Sounds like a religion to me.
Sorry, I haven't heard anything about that.
So I think we've talked to Francisco, Lucido, Louis, Chelsea's her, Rook. We haven't found Ardo.
Luckily, Ardo seems to like me. I mean, if I were on his bad side, I'd be tempted to relocate. He could crush a Subaru with one hand.
I mean, that sounds like a big guy. Oh, I can look down. The controls are very interesting. Oh.
On the top floor of this place is where I...
Can we sign the papers? So I can get a new fax machine?
Well, that's not gonna work.
That's a phone. Murphy, you don't have a pen or a stamp? Okay. Let's try using the computer. I mean, we don't have any race. 6'4", 6'5"? You had to give it right then, huh? Size 14. Okay, we still don't have much. Alright, let's go back out. Let's do more detective work. Yum, yum. Yeah, I wasn't sure how many things were in the criteria. So, a big body. We don't want to assume gender, because they talk about a female giving the bracelet, but that isn't exactly who could have broken in.
Surprisingly, the auto post box has no graffiti on it. Maybe people around here are finally starting to respect our government and its fine agencies.
Oop, I don't want to combine.
Well, that's not gonna work. A pre-approved.
And I assume I need something to sign with it, because it needs to be signed, stamped, and mailed. Louis didn't give much about the murder, though he did give us the chocolate. There's not a whole lot going on in here.
What else can I help you with, Murphy? It makes me mad as hell that someone would break into the shop. I have a hard enough time making ends meet. It was a beauty. Encrusted with diamonds and rubies and inlaid with gold. Don't get me started. That movement is nothing but a hate machine. The Civil War's on the horizon because we mutants can't sit around and take the discrimination anymore. Those crusading fools have started something too big to control. I don't know anything about that.
We really haven't talked.
Depends on whether you're here to help me or to irritate me.
Yeah, I don't think we've actually talked to him.
She's a honey, ain't she? Makes me wish I was 30 years younger. She knows the black market and has helped me make some connections.
Ooh.
Louis and I go way back. We ran guns to Ethiopia before World War III, then fought in the same regiment during the war. After the war, Louis opened the brew and stew and told me about this shop, which I bought for a song, and then I started my own pawn business. Franny's a hot-blooded gal. She and her husband Sal wake up the neighborhood sometimes with their rows. Sal's a brute. Funny as hell, but he can get pretty bad after a couple of drinks. He and his wife Franny have a real love-hate thing. Makes me glad I never tied the knot. Sal leaves running the pizza joint up to Franny. Strikes me as a village idiot. He came by one time to see if I had any Inspector Burns action figures. I told him I'd never heard of these Burns characters and thought the kid was gonna tear my damn head off. I don't know anything about that.
I want to solve the mystery of Rusty the Clown. So did we miss anything here in the alley? I mean, the chocolate syrup just leads to that guy. They broke the window. The basketball didn't come back. I'm so upset. There is one trash can that you can open. Because you can't open this one. But I didn't get anything from it. Let's try it again.
Well, that steep staircase looked really hard to climb.
It's okay, Murph. Just jump. Can I use numpad? Okay. Trying to see what the most convenient way to use the up and down keys are. Because you have to hit the space key to go into this movement mode. Yeah, it's like I can open this trash can, but when I look inside...
A recyclable paper can. Finally, a glimmer of ecological responsibility. I didn't know Rook cared.
Yeah, it's not like I get anything from it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything left in the alley. Why am I moving so slow?
Oh, look.
Ask away.
Let's see.
I saw someone prowling
So
around
we
the
don't have
back of the
gender or
pawn shop
anything.
last night. It was so dark, I didn't get a good look at him, but I could tell he was huge.
I mean, he's using
Probably
him.
6'3" or 6'4", about 300 pounds.
I mean, he's using him, but he says he didn't get a good look at them. I think he's just making assumptions, but you know. Yeah. And sometimes you move like that. I wonder if I need to get in this.
This is the brand new electron. I won't be able to get in.
I gotta figure out our inventory. Combine with battery. I did get some batteries. And credit card. Wonder what we can do. Yeah, I mean, that's a good start to try and narrow it down. This is a big trash can.
This is where Louis throws out the garbage. Street people come from miles around to sample Louis' award-winning leftovers. Nothing in here worth taking.
Okay. Oh, I can't fix it.
Nothing in here worth taking.
I feel so bad. I made a mess.
These posters somehow survive. Francesca Lucido makes the spiciest pizza.
Okay. What do we think? These don't look like a building.
Louis Lamintz runs the brew.
Yeah, I mean, that's just part of the Bruin stew. I guess we'd go in the car. Maybe the car will take us somewhere. Maybe there's more places to go. Alright, so Kuwait Tower was the place that was like nothing on it, and I think we're on Chandler Ave. Oh, look at this CG. Who needs Blade Runner?
I haven't seen Mac Malden since the Martian Memorandum case. I remember him as a surly, incompetent, fat-nosed cop. As I step into his office, I can see he's changed. His nose is even bigger.
Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy. I figured you'd be dead by now.
I could say the same about you. When's the last time you had your cholesterol checked?
Still the wise guy, eh, Murphy? It was great to see you. Now get lost!
Oh, come on. Remember the Martian Memorandum case? Hey, we made a swell team.
Yeah, those were the days. I don't get cases like that anymore. Things are harder now. The mayor's office is all over me again. You heard about the string of pawn shop robberies? We have no suspects, and I'm catching the heat for it.
We'll do a better job. Oh, I just want to check something. Okay, so it is Opera that's taking a bunch of... How do I put in that mode that's like, don't use my stuff? I got you, so I didn't have to do this. Yeah, for some reason the Twitch tab for the stream manager has become crazy. And I don't know why. It didn't used to be like this. I'm just gonna close it. Chat, everyone be good.
So you and your crack team of detectives have no leads?
Of course we have leads, you pots. We know he's a norm, Caucasian, and has AB negative blood.
Okay, that's a lot of
That narrows
information.
down our list of suspects to about 1 million. Now get out of my hair. I got work to do.
I didn't catch the height. Oh no, he. What was it? It was norm, Caucasian. Yeah, height was from the bum. What was the third thing he said? He was a normie. He was Caucasian. We're gonna assume male. AB blood, thank you. That's what it was. AB negative. Shoe size 14. Still 100 plus matches. Oh, do I have the height wrong? Oh yeah, 6'3", 6'4". There we go. I thought it was 6'4", 6'5". Alright, and he said about 300 pounds. Unless there's another button I gotta hit. No, we don't know any of this. Yeah, we still don't have enough, I think, because it's still giving us... So, normie, male, Caucasian, 6'3", 6'4", about 300 pounds. AB minus, size 14. Okay. I think we got what we have now in there. Can I bug him again?
Can't you find something better to do than bother me?
No. It's a lot of fun.
No, because I really like to watch your face turn red.
Still the wise guy, eh, Murphy? It was great to see you. Now get lost!
Listen, I'm working on a burglary case and I'm looking for a lead.
You and me both, Seamus. The mayor's office is all over me again.
What you need is San Francisco's best detective on the case.
Yeah? I asked him to help out, but he's busy. Now shove off!
That didn't work. So it does seem like
Can't you
conversation.
I don't mean to bother you, but I'm still stuck on this case.
Oh, he's so
you
whiny.
are. Probably a case of cheap scotch.
Not me. I hear drinking too much is your department.
Hey, I got plenty to drink about. The mayor's office is all...
So you and your crack team of
Of course we have leads, you pots. We know he's a norm. That narrows down our list of
That's probably all I'm gonna get out of him, but it does mean that the branching dialogue might offer more. At least in this case, where it's just that and it doesn't have the big list. Slice of heaven, brew and stew, street or newsstand, alley behind. There's still some place we haven't been.
What can I get for you, handsome? How about a big plate of linguine with my own special sauce?
Lady's very horny.
Sounds delicious, but what I really need is some information.
That's that religion for norms only? It makes me sick. Can't help you, Tex.
Yeah, and she didn't know anything.
I heard that Rook's place.
Yeah. Wonder where Sal is.
All hell is broken.
There's all just garbage in the floor, but I think the speed is tied to how much stuff's in the background. Like, maybe I can get in here. Because I have a key.
Yeah, looks like someone's locked the door.
It's just maybe I'm using it wrong. Key from alley. Doesn't have any defining characteristics.
Yeah, looks like someone's locked the door. Well, that's not gonna work.
Nothing there. It's like I have a key. And this is a locked door, but... And then that place was abandoned. Oh, we could open this. I never went inside.
Ardo Newpop is a gigantic goon who works at the front desk at the Golden Gate Motel. Ardo's no rocket scientist. In fact, he probably doesn't even know what a rocket scientist is.
Is he just a TV? He did say no one lives here, which is interesting.
Hey, handsome. How about some service?
Okay. I think I already seen this show before anyway.
Oh, this is what he's watching, I guess? But we don't get to see this person.
Captain Wallaby, your favorite show?
It's
Oh,
my
there he is.
third favorite show. My favorite is the Inspector Burns Fire Safety Show.
Oh, he's big. This is a big person. Sorry, I was doing something.
Why is that your favorite show?
Because fire safety is very important, and I want to grow up to be just like Inspector Burns.
Yeah, old Burnsy's the best. You know, we always play a little game called 20 Questions. You want to play?
Okay. I can answer some questions, but first I have to put on my fire hat because Inspector Burns' Fire Safety Show is going to be on pretty soon.
All right, we gotta get this done before the show comes on.
I went to his pawn shop because I thought he would have Inspector Burns action figures, but he didn't, and I got mad at him, so he probably don't like me. Ooh, Chelsea is pretty cool, because she's got good magazines and stuff. That's where I bought my Inspector Burns Fire Safety Manual. He's a nice guy, and I like to eat there because there's a TV. She's the lady who makes the best pizza. I eat at her pizza place all the time because I love it.
I love the pizza.
I don't know what that is. I just want to be like my hero, Inspector Burns, because fire safety is very important.
Fire safety is very important.
I never heard nothing about that.
Do you know about Rusty the Clown?
I used to watch his TV show, and it was pretty good, but then it stopped. And then he opened a store down the street, and I used to go there and buy stuff, but then it closed.
See, Rusty is the real mystery.
I don't know what that is.
Forget about this bracelet.
I never heard nothing about that. I heard about that, but I don't know what a crusade is.
He really didn't give us much. And by much, I mean he didn't give us anything. Yeah. Yeah, so all that's left here is this warehouse that I can't get into. And then this area that's like empty. Let's try going to it now. That's glitching out every now and then.
Coit Tower was once a majestic landmark. The Wiener stand on the...
Yeah, no one's here. Okay. And he won't go in here, which, you know...
The Bijou Theater used to be quite...
Fair enough. Acme Warehouse. He doesn't know anything. Can we go into the hotel from the front? No. Do you have a pen and stamp I can use to... I feel like I have stuff to use and I don't know how to use it.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Can you fill out my paperwork?
Well, that's not gonna work.
What can I do?
I don't think we've learned anything. That's Rooks. Maybe there's a pen hiding in my office somewhere that I just need to find. She let me fill it out in the chocolate syrup. Maybe there is something in this, I didn't know I could move at first. So maybe there is something in here that I just couldn't see before.
Nothing here but nostalgia. Oh, great. Another incoming...
Can I open this? No, it always opens that drawer. Maybe there's a drawer on the desk I could open? Now that I know I could look up and down? Yeah. Ah, here we go.
As usual, it's a mess.
Okay, we got a pen. We got a pen, everyone. Let's examine. It's a nice pen.
As usual, it's a mess.
Still need a stamp.
As usual, it's a mess.
But now it does mean that, like, perspective is important. Like, being able to look inside one of these.
As usual. One last $10 stamp waits patiently to be licked and mailed.
Fantastic. Okay. Combine. Whoop. That was good. And now the pen is gone, forever destroyed.
I need to run this thing down to the auto post box on the street.
There, the pen is now attached to it forever. Okay. That worked. Okay, that's interesting. That means that drawers are important depending on like how you access them. Because it wouldn't let me open drawers from the other side. And then I started moving around. So looking up and down will be important. The problem is you can only look in movement mode. So like, you can't look in this mode where you have the cursor. You have to change modes and then you can look up and down. I want to see him do the cha-cha, but he won't do it.
That's the...
I wish I had a button on the mouse that would go into movement mode. But it's okay.
The Postal Service has gotten much faster since the stamp price went to $10. I should get my credit card back tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay. That's something. We did something, but...
This is the brand new... I won't be able to...
Still can't do anything with that. Maybe I can pass time? There's a bed. Guys, I love this.
That's a perfect bed for a destitute PI. Small, lightweight, no sheets required.
Yeah, I can't do anything with the bed. Oh, it looks like if I right click enough times, it puts me in movement mode. Okay.
Crime-Link computer is the only valuable piece of equipment left in...
Yeah, I still don't have enough. Let's go to the alley again. Maybe we can find... Now that we know... Oh, look at him go down the stairs. Now that we know we can look up and down, maybe you can find maybe like a hair or something? Normality? Was Normality the game that Graphy played that had like that really weird UI? Oh, maybe this chocolate bar.
These are empty jumbo size...
Nah, they're empty.
Wow, a recyclable paper.
Like, I don't think there's anything in here. The get option isn't turning on. I can't move it. There is like a staircase up here that he talks about, but I don't seem to find anything I could use to get up there.
Well, that steep staircase looks really hard to climb. I don't usually...
Chat, what do you think I should be looking for? Again, the bum didn't have any identifying information except for the size and weight. I moved
like
this
Rook
can.
Always says, you can cut corners here and there, but there's nothing like a quality garbage can.
And that's where I found the key. Yeah, the key was... Oh!
Shard of glass must have come from that broken window. Now we're starting to get somewhere.
Okay, I didn't see that, probably because I moved the trash can already.
Looks like whoever broke into Rook's window left one of his hairs behind. Apparently our burglar is a carrot top.
Alright, we have a hair color.
Looks like a shoe print is outlined in that sticky pool of something resembling chocolate. Footprints about a size 14.
Yeah, I moved it to get the key, and I guess I missed the glass.
Like Rook.
Okay. Anything down here?
The texture of the pavement surface is a cross between a spilled Coke and sandstone.
Did you say a picture of Rusty on the shop? Huh? Like at the front of the shop, or... Oh, who's Rusty? Oh, the clown. Yeah, there's pictures of him. We can go look at them. Go faster. Go faster. Sometimes you zoom and sometimes you don't. Yeah, there's just a clown shop. As far as I know, I think I clicked everywhere and it's
Rusty
just the
the
same.
Clown's novelty shop. Closed down a few months ago after Rusty mysteriously disappeared. The police suspect foul play, but I think he probably just choked to death on his own bad jokes.
Yeah, it's kind of the same. Oh, I can open it now.
It's all locked up. The only way I'm gonna get inside is by using my innate cleverness or ingenuity, or maybe a key.
Maybe I was standing too far away to click on the door. Hey. Oh my god. That's an amazing key. Okay, so we can't go in here. Interesting. Oh no, it's scary in here.
These weapons are all made of plastic. All bark and no bite. They're completely useless.
Oh no, there's a clown.
Why, it's Mr. Sloppy Lasagna Eater.
What? Oh, I need to get a better look at Mr. Sloppy Lasagna Eater.
Oh, this is a scary mask. Well, this must be Mr. Grimm. He's a reaper. Looks like my 4th grade teacher. I'll bet this is a real popular mask. Wow, the limited edition Daryl Hannah wig and mannequin set. Why, it's Mr. Sloppy Lasagna Eater. Apparently, Rusty was very fond of empty cardboard boxes.
I should probably get back there and see what that is about.
Cool. A plastic dart crossbow. It'll make a nice addition to my non-violent weapon collection.
All right, we have a crossbow. Okay. The switching between movement modes and stuff is a little difficult.
Ooh, a small nozzle. Probably a helium dispenser used for filling balloons.
Okay, we have a helium dispenser. I need to get a balloon. Yeah, Nerf makes some crossbows, I think.
Just a couple of empty old packing boxes.
Go. Oh god, it's a void in there. Ah! The movement. Okay, we have a side door. Employees only. A couple more masks.
This wig probably sells well during the Bay Area Yodeling Festival. A mask of the king? That's blasphemy! This wig must be quite popular with shy people. Whoa, this wig would even make someone like me look glamorous.
You should grab that. Okay, let's see what's behind the... It's a night helmet.
It's a rusty clown life-size doll. Wow. It's a dead ringer for... Oh, no pun intended.
I guess I will take the creepy life-size doll.
I can't get over how lifelike this doll is. If it didn't have a hook on the back and a battery compartment, I'd swear it was Rusty himself.
Alright, it has a battery compartment and then a hook? I guess to hang it?
Apparently Rusty was very fond of empty... Whoa! For a second there, I thought someone had decapitated Inspector Burns and left his head on the floor. What a great mask.
Well, now I have an Inspector Burns mask. Okay.
Well, I have no idea what I'd ever do with a stacking ring, but what the heck.
And I got a ring.
I had a set of stacking rings just like this one when I was a little PI. Even has a small hole in it, just like the rings I had. Man, fill one of these with water and you can chuck it a mile.
Okay, fill it with water. Is that something? That looks like a key.
Maybe this key fits in that employees only door.
I mean, we don't want to assume it's the clown because the clown isn't 300 pounds, at least as far as we know yet. So let's keep it in mind. R. What is this? It's a fancy key. All the keys in this universe have been fancy except for like the first key we grabbed. That key seemed easy to miss too. What is this?
Looks like some kind of in-house television.
Hi, kids, it's me, Inspector Burns. And as we all know, fire can be our friend, but fire can be our foe. So many times, fire starts so carelessly. And what can fires do? Fires burn you. Never, never light matches. No, no, no. Fire is dangerous. Fire made me look like this. Do you want to look like me? No, no, no. Don't look like Inspector Burns. Don't play with matches.
Inspector Burns. I always thought he was a freak, but the kids love him. So does Ardo.
Okay, so we have a mask, so that might be something for Ardo. Oh. I wanted to look up there. I'm just gonna use the space button bar. It's so much easier than trying to hit the right click. Because it's not just right click, it's like right click multiple times, but in a certain rhythm or fast enough. So, I mean, I don't know if the doll is inflatable. It didn't mention it. It only mentioned the hook, but let us see.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Okay. So it has a hook.
Well, that's not gonna work.
And it's got a battery compartment. So let's go ahead and grab our battery. Maybe it needs to come to life first. Maybe it needs to be terrifying. Live Rusty doll. Oh, Jesus. Ah, no. No hints. I hate it. Now I can use it on this?
Well, that's not gonna work.
Well, okay. It's got a hook for some reason. Can I combine the ring toss with the... No. Can I put the mask on the doll? Okay. Let's go see what's in the back room. Ah! This is a dark room for developing picture.
Posters in here tell you more than you'd ever care to know about film processing. Posters in... Why in the world would Rusty keep a barrel of toxic acid?
I love toxic acid. Are we gonna find Rusty? Yep.
Oh, lordy. So this is where Rusty ended up. What a way to go. And I'm willing to bet he didn't crawl in here on his own. Someone murdered him.
He got dipped. It's dip!
A plastic suction dart can be formidable ammo in the hands of an expert like myself.
Let's load our gun. Wonderful. Well, now I have a suction dart.
Posters in here tell you... The sink must have been used for developing photos. Not much use for it now since all the developing equipment's gone.
Can't believe Rusty's dead. It's like my childhood favorite. Now I know to look up and down. It's like, now it's time to like... Aha, balloon!
A balloon strategically located near the water faucet. Looks like Rusty didn't go down without a fight.
Oh, and we can probably fill this up?
Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not... Well, that's not...
Okay. Gave it a try. That's good. Can I get a water balloon? No, it's gotta be the helium. I can't. So normally if it lights up here, I could like on off.
The sink must have been used...
I mean, you could assume the water's been shut off since no one's been in here for a while. Doesn't look like I can open these. I just... Yeah. Yeah, luckily all the verbs light up, so you don't have to just try all of them. Okay, I think we've done what we could in here. Wipe out! Ah, jeez, I hit up to try to go up. Silly me. Alright, we have a dart, we have hair from the suspect. We have a mask. I guess we could try doing something with the mask. No, I didn't inflate the balloon. You guys are right. Pretend that you guys told me about the balloon. Ah, Jesus. Ah, crap. It's so squirrely.
Portable helium. Just undo the knot and breathe deeply.
Oh, I wonder if I need to... Okay, so you wear the Inspector Burns mask, and then you take the helium in to sound like Inspector Burns. Why? I don't know, but that's where my brain is going right now. Let's save. We haven't saved in a while. It's kind of weird because it's in this like auxiliary thing. I don't know if like I don't know if there's deaths or anything in this game. It's clown time. Let me make sure that works. I hit the like create. Okay, so it did increment. That's cool. I like games that do that.
I heard that Ardo shuts the place down every once in a while to do fire safety upgrades. Maybe he's painting fire extinguishers in all the rooms.
Okay, so we can't go.
Golden Gate Hotel was once known as... I heard that Ardo...
Okay. We can't go in there. That still leaves this place. Like we have a key.
All hell is broken loose. The Golden Gate Hotel was...
But we don't know what the key is for. We found it in the alley. See if there's anyone... Maybe we triggered a flag for someone to appear here.
Coit Tower was once a majestic...
No. Okay. Let's go back and put that information in the computer. I'm just gonna hit the travel button. Okay. What a good computer. I like that it's also not registered to us. Which, like, it's always good. Hair color. Red. Still don't know anything about eyes. Is that all we need? Eyes, and then there's, like, identifying things. Distinct marks. So yeah, eye information, and then anything special about him. Scars, tattoos, limbs. We're getting there.
Well, since the building inspector has only one eye and no depth perception, the hotel... Ah, the clock.
I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna see if I can use the mask on myself. Maybe I can go into the building as a fire inspector. Again, I'm not sure why. But I mean, I have these things. Use on self?
Well, that's not gonna work.
Can't combine it with the doll. So the ring has a nozzle. They mentioned putting water in, but I can't seem to do that. But maybe...
Well, that's not gonna work.
Maybe one of the food places can offer me some water. Let's see, do I have any new conversation pieces? No. Oh?
Oh, I remember
No, okay. Rusty's dead!
Surprisingly, the auto post box has no graffiti on it. Maybe people around here are finally starting to respect our government and its fine agencies.
Go check in with Louie. I checked this garbage can already, right? And there wasn't anything inside. This is the one that I opened and, like, felt bad that I couldn't close. Oh, God. When you get close to stuff, it reminds me of GBA 3D games because they don't have, like, a floating point perspective. The perspective.
Francesco.
No, just go in.
You look hungry, Tex. And I'll bet I could do something to satisfy that hunger.
I'm sure you could, but what I really need is a few answers.
Okay. Maybe I am supposed to take her up. Maybe if I do, like, romance her, maybe I'll get to talk to Sal. And maybe Sal will come out and be like, hey.
What can I do for you?
Oh, no. She's not interested anymore.
What can I get you?
Can I have some water? Can I use inventory items on the person? No. Oh, I like his background music. So nice.
Rook's been robbed before. He's one of the few norms besides you who's...
So here's what we've done so far. Wait, hold on. That's not anything? Almost looked like a knife for a second. Yeah. It's just some pixels. Don't mind the pixels. Oh god, she's staring at me while I rub my face against this door.
What now, Murphy? I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that.
This rusty doll. Should I just look in every trash can? Can I look in every trash can? No. Every other trash can is Sprite. That's why I can't open them. Okay, we opened that one. I think? I don't know. No. Am I gonna find a way to make a grappling hook to get up here?
Well, that steep staircase looked really hard to climb.
Oh, it has a move option now. Wait, did it always have that? I guess it did.
Hey, this door's just painted on. Hey, this door's just painted on.
That's a good joke. Anything else I can see from here?
This is where graffiti novices come to practice. After honing their skills, they move on to places where people actually care if you spray paint their walls. It feels like somebody's watching. Someone really weird.
Oh, I've got it. Get shot.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Dang. Is there anything I can see from here? I never looked at that billboard. Probably because I didn't know I could look up. Carnaby Clinic. I think that's where we got the ad for. Speaking of, Yeah, surgery gift certificate. Does anybody want this? 30 minutes to a better you.
Another billboard advertising cosmetic surgery. It's big business these days. Mutants with money will pay anything to look like norms.
Yeah, it's like... I got that at the beginning. Sir, would you like some plastic surgery?
Well, that's not gonna work.
I don't think I've talked to anyone that implies that they're looking to change.
Looks like someone's back door opens onto the fire escape.
It's still pretty good. What now? We can't get back into the Golden Gate Hotel.
I like to stand by these, waiting for a glimpse of Rita.
Hot dog stand?
Coit Tower was once a...
I really can't go in here?
Yeah, looks like someone's locked the door.
This would be too easy if the first key I grabbed
That's not gonna work.
was just for that door.
Looks like whoever broke into Rook's window left one of...
Maybe we should talk to the police now they have some evidence? I don't know. He doesn't seem to like me very much. You're gonna get more info out of him.
Something better to do than bother me.
I don't mean to bother you, but I'm still stuck on this case.
Sure you are. Probably a case of cheap scotch.
Tell you what, help me solve this case I'm working on and I'll buy you a scotch. And not the cheap stuff.
Bribing a cop, eh, Murphy? Get out of here now and I might not bust you.
Oh, come on, it's just a drink.
Can't you find...
No.
Still the wise guy, eh, Murphy?
I'll bet you could use an extra strength laxative and a nap.
Yeah? And you could use a punch in the chops! Get out of my office!
I like how every option has just been pissing him off. It seems like we actually got the correct option, the conversation last time. They actually gave us information. Like, there's people standing there. That's... We did access Rusty's funhouse. We found a lot of information there. Well, we've got a lot of, like, stuff. But I don't know. To what end? We inflated the balloon. This is important. This is important gaming. We found the dead body of Rusty. With no clues as to who did it.
Oh, lordy.
That reminds me a lot of, what was that Cloverfield Lane movie? where John Goodman would dip people into like acid. That's pretty fucked up. Yeah, I can't imagine there's anything else in here.
These weapons are all...
There is a scary mask
These
here.
weapons are all...
But
apparently Rusty was very fond.
I already did the open the cardboard box thing.
That door leads out to the street.
Any leads, chat? I feel like I need to get in the electronics shop. Maybe I can go to sleep now. Because it said you get it the next day. Or maybe it's just sitting there at my mailbox. Because video games. No, it would have been here. That's with all the other mail. You can't put the music on and then walk around.
This pure mountain spring water is indispensable, literally. I'm out of paper cups. Well, that's not gonna work.
Why did you bring up the water
I had
thing?
a set of stacking rings just like this one when I was a little PI. Even has a small hole in it, just like the rings I had. Man,
Yeah, I
if one of
mean,
these was
that's where
broken,
my
you could
brain
chuck
went.
it a mile.
When I got the mask and then the helium. But again,
The
to what
Scotch
end?
guard that Rudy's upholstering service put on my office chairs will stand up to anything. And I ought to know.
Like, maybe we figure out that Arlo is behind it? But why?
CrimeLink computers.
I like that the biggest mystery was how to get a pen.
That's a perfect bed for a destination.
I just walk over the bed. Go to sleep. Yeah. Can't think of anything. There's been no talk of eyes.
That's the door to...
Or any marks on the person. Helpful bum, help me out. Need these trash cans?
Ask away.
Nothing new came up here.
Oh, I saw someone prowling around the back of the pawn shop last night.
Yeah, I don't... You can't really use anything on when you're in conversation mode. And I don't know how to wear the mask, because there doesn't seem to be, like, use on self. It always just puts in a cursor. I thought it would go on the doll, maybe, to, like, distract Arlo, but again, why? Just,
Well, that's not gonna work.
put that in the recycling. What's the sale flyer? Oh yeah, it's from the electronics store. Chat, I'm in a real pickle.
Whatever's on the other end of this... It feels like somebody's watching. Someone really weird.
I guess I could figure out what building that's attached to. Because the fire escape's fake. Can't get out. Can't get out. The fire escape is fake. This is like an electrical box, I think, but I don't think I could do anything with it. Or just some textured pipes? I'm not sure. This is just a pizza place, though. We still haven't met Sal. He's like the only character we haven't met yet.
Francesca Lucido makes the spiciest pizza.
There's a side door. Oh.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I can't use inventory on her. Can you ask about Sal? Oh.
Well, I was hoping you'd get around to asking. Me and Sal got married too young, and it's been up and down ever since. I've had enough of his drinking and the womanizing, and I divorced him in a...
So maybe I need to get a clue about him womanizing? And then she'll give me more information, or maybe Sal will actually exist and I'll interact with him?
What can I do for...
You're the only lady.
Sal's a handful. He's a nice guy, but I don't know, I feel kind of naked when he gives me the eye.
Oh, it's definitely the stream. Hey, Kajardin. All of a sudden, internet. Let me take a look. Alright, we're back. Nothing here. Oh, this is how to talk to people. How to move around. How to use the hotkeys. Ooh, I need hotkeys. Oh, tilt controls the up and down. Okay. Okay, you can set the walk speed here. Or center mouse button. That would be very interesting if that center mouse button didn't also disconnect the mouse controls from DOSBox. Oh, man. Well. Well. I think I need disc 2, right? I don't need to mount disc 1 anymore. I think it said I could load any disc. Let's see. Don't worry, I can't see that either. It's not till DOSBox. What? It totally is set. Oh, good. We're back here. It's like I have to set the MIDI every time I boot the game or something. It's really weird. It had some kind of autosave. What the... Video games are crazy. Yeah, that's okay. General MIDI. Okay. Let's make sure we are still at the same place. Yep. Oh, let's not go in that menu anymore. Oh, okay. No, we're still stuck. Can't get behind the stairs in my alley. My alley. That's my alley. Hope I didn't make the game quieter by accident. My radioactive. So we know that Sal is watching us. Or who we assume is Sal. There must be something we can do. God, that bum scares me sometimes. Like up here? Like why else could we come up here, right?
The slice of heaven has been making pizza on the other side of this wall. It feels like somebody's watching. The slice of heaven has been making pizza on the other side of this wall for so long, the bricks smell faintly of extra cheese.
Like, if Sal has a window, he could have seen what happened. Because he has a window that faces the back alley where the crime happened. But how do we get to...
Well, that's not... Well, that's not... Well, that's not gonna... Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not... Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna... Well, that's not gonna work.
I feel like this is important, that we have a loaded dart crossbow, that I need to shoot something that I can't reach, but I haven't found anything. I could get water from this drain, that like he talks about water
Every
from
time
here.
I see yellow-gray water oozing out of a gutter.
I'm probably overthinking this water thing, but it's all I have involving this ring toss ring. It's not Dark Seed 2, where I need to win a ring toss. Hey, you missed, pal.
Well, obviously, the window was broken from the outside.
Okay, we found the key. We found a thing in here. I forgot what it was. We've fed the bum chocolate. We solved the mystery of Rusty the Clown. By solved, I mean we found out there's a mystery involving Rusty the Clown's murder. I'm only access to these little areas and the police. Maybe I fucked up by having too much regular conversation with the lady in here, Lucina.
What can I do for you?
Because now she's not like... She's not hitting on me anymore. And that could have maybe set Sal onto us or something. There's what looks to be a side door, but I can't interact with
Francesca
it.
Lucido makes the spiciest pizza in the city.
Should I use the hint system? There's a hint system in the game. I feel like I'd be being defeated too easily. There's still this mysterious room, that area that we can't get into, the warehouse.
Yeah, looks like someone's locked the door.
We have this key, but it's not to the warehouse.
The Acme Warehouse is the former Snow White dry cleaning building. Nobody's used this place in a while. The Acme Warehouse. The Acme Warehouse.
It's like now it's got me wanting to look up because, you know, I got a dart gun. Arlo won't... We can't get in here anymore, which seems suspicious.
I heard that Ardo shuts the place down every once in a while to do fire safety upgrades. Maybe he's painting fire extinguishers in all the rooms.
It's weird, right? So we have this, like...
Well, that's not gonna work.
We have this Inspector Byrne mask.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Which is tied to Arlo. This live Rusty doll. Like, I love our inventory because it's definitely an adventure game inventory of like, I picked up these things and I don't know why yet.
I heard this newspaper box. White Tower was once a majestic landmark. The wiener stand.
Like, I can't even inspect that area. I need, like, a little hint. But I'm worried that if I use the hint system, the game is going to give me too big of a hint.
The Bijou Theater used to be quite a...
You can't go into the theater. There doesn't seem to be anything going on at the theater. Above it or anything. She's just watching me walk around the streets. Hey, you need a doll?
Well, that's not gonna work.
Here, put this mask
well,
on.
That's not gonna work.
Fill me up.
Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna
pew,
work.
Pew, pew, pew. And I can't do anything with him.
Murphy, can't you find something else to do besides bothering me?
I'm trying to solve your case, my man. Like, I can't show him the glass shard or anything.
Looks like whoever broke into Rook's window.
Strikes me as a village idiot. He came by one time to see if I had any Inspector Burns action figures. I told him I'd never heard of these Burns characters and thought the kid was gonna tear my damn head off.
I guess we could go, like, underneath it. I thought I did kind of rub against it. Damn. Yum. Let's see. Ah! Ah! Jesus.
It feels like somebody's watching. The slice of heaven has been making... The slice of...
Yeah, it's just giving me that. I don't know. Is there a reason to... Like, it's not giving me a move command, so I can't, like, move the trash can and then, like, look in the mirror window or something. That'd be, like, a thing. This trash can is so suspicious, because it's, like, the only one that has a sign. Recyclable papers only. And then you can open it, and there's nothing in it. And it's like... And it's not like you can take the lid or anything. The lid is just the trash can again.
A recyclable paper can.
Like, it just closes it.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. There's definitely nothing inside of it. And then these are just the candy
These
bars.
are empty jumbo-sized cans of...
Or the soup. Can I put stuff inside it? I tried to... Because it's recyclable paper, I tried to put the sales flyer... Or no, I tried to put the surgery gift certificate.
Well, that's not gonna work.
As far as I know, this is...
Well, that's not gonna work.
How I do things with stuff.
Well,
Because that's how I've used keys. Is to...
Well, that's not gonna work.
Have the use command active.
Well, that's not gonna work. 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 Well, that's not gonna work.
It's very mysterious. Ow. I need to look up. Like, it's gotta be something with this window.
It feels like somebody's watching.
Like, we keep hearing about Sal. Sal and Lucina are the only ones in
The
the
slice of heaven has been making pizza on the other side.
the slice of heaven. You can go up this fire escape, but then you find out the door's not real.
Hey, this door's just painted on.
Which kind of lines up with all the other things about fire safety you've learned about, like the fire department, the fire inspector doesn't have depth perception, so they just trick him.
Feels like somebody's watching.
I tried all my items on the window. It's interesting It's an interesting idea, but
This is where graffiti novices come.
wait. Yeah, you talked about beating up Sal. Let me talk to you again about Sal.
Ask away. The only time I ever see Sal is when he gets drunk and comes by to pick a fight. Then I kick his butt and send him on his way.
Yeah, that's all I have for Sal. He gets drunk, fights bums, womanizes people, maybe cheating on his wife. But I have no clue about... I have no proof of that.
What can I do for you?
I can't click on anything in these scenes.
Well, I was hoping you'd get around to asking about me. Me and Sal got married too young, and it's been up and down ever since.
I had enough of his drinking and womanizing. I divorced him in a second. But he's got a couple buddies that are top lawyers if I had some hard evidence of his screwing around. And then, like, I can't inventory with them. Like, the use option goes away. And combine just only lets you combine with your inventory. It's not like anything else. Yeah. I feel really... feel stuck. This is why I was like always scared to stream adventure games. Because I know there's someone out there that's like, what are you doing? It's easy. Don't look at that part of the screen. Ah, jeez.
All hell.
And all the garbage on the floor just seems to give that message. Which is good, because there sure is a lot of it. But also I'm going to be really mad if one of these spots of garbage is anything.
Ah, the once majestic Chandler Avenue. There's enough radiation in this asphalt to fry an egg on Christmas morning.
It's like I have a helium balloon, a mask, a ring toss ring that could be filled with water. He does say you could chuck it if he filled it with water. I just haven't found a method to fill it with water. We tried the faucet that's in the back room here. Jesus.
The sink must have been used for developing photos.
Can't open any of these.
The sink must have...
They're just all the sink normal thing.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah. I have water in my office, but I can't get access to it. Well, at least I tried the ring. Is there anything else I could try on that to get water? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in this room. Rusty says, clean up your mess. Just in case. We got the key that was on this wall, which is the back room key. Nothing with these masks can be done. Like, you can't just take one. I assume this is just going to be the same.
Hi, kids, it's me, Inspector Burns. And as we all know, fire can be our friend.
Inspector Burns. I always thought he was a freak.
I'm a freak. I'm a genetic freak. No, I'm not normal. I'm really stumped. It's like I feel like I need to get in this electronics shop, but he said he doesn't get the mail until next day.
On the top floor of this place is where
I don't know how to make a day pass. And that's assuming that this is tied to this. If you get me a fax machine, whatever that will do. There's my bed.
That's a perfect bed for it.
Which I can't use. I just walk up to it. I have the crime computer. I opened this before. I never found anything.
Nothing here.
You can't open any of the other dressers. There's no drawers there. And then we had the stamp and the pen were the only things we found in the drawers.
Sylvia. My ex-wife.
Oh, there.
I married her for better or worse.
You can watch that amazing sequence again.
My phone had worked perfectly.
Yeah, we have a disconnected phone. We have a lamp. Bunch of books.
World War IV. A dark and reactionary vision of the coming century by Rush Limbaugh III.
So World War III definitely happened. It's possible that they're contemplating what a World War IV would be or how we're heading towards it via book.
Hip-hop English keeps me up on all the slang kids are using today. I love murder mysteries.
Like Yat and Rizzler. Look at my shoes.
All I've ever needed was a soft felt fedora. The stupid light switch is stuck in the on position. Could be worse, I guess.
There's the dance lessons. This is nothing.
The dusty credenza I've got serves only one purpose, and that's to keep the dust off the floor.
Mail shows up over here. At least that's where we found mail before. Good music. And then we have this water office, like a water cooler that's all like futuristic, like it came out of Dark Seed. But I don't know how to use
Well,
it.
that's not gonna work. This pure mountain spring water is indispensable, literally. I'm out of paper cups.
Like it sounds like you could use it.
This pure mountain. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not. Well, that's not.
Nah.
Well, that's not gonna. Well, that's not gonna. Well, that's not gonna work.
Give me water.
Well, that's not gonna work.
The only thing I know about this ring
I had a
toss.
set of stacking rings just like this one when I was a little PI. Even has a small hole in it, just like the rings I had. Man, fill one of these with water and you can chuck it a mile.
Like in my head, that's like a clue to fill this with water and then chuck it through that window or something. That's where my head is going with that, with the ring toss ring so far. The live Rusty doll is weird because we got batteries for it and it has a hook. Now we don't really know what it's for. We just have this horrible thing.
Things look
It's horrible nightmare fuel. Upholstery Man did do a great job. I'm so confused. Anything I can see from up here? No.
This is the brand new electronic shop. I won't be able to. Louis Laments runs the Francesca Lucci.
I can click on so many things from up here. Not that any of it's helpful. The only thing I could think about is trying to get different information from the police officer.
Can't you find something better to do?
Since he's the only one that has, like, branching dialogue right now.
Sure you are.
I wish. I couldn't afford a glass of scotch these days.
Well, here I custodial department is hired. Pick up an application on your way out.
No, because I really like to work.
Still the wise guy, eh?
Listen, I'm working on a burglary case.
You and me both. The mayor's office is all over me.
Sounds like we might be looking for the same burglar. Let's compare notes, old buddy.
No chance, Murphy. I don't need you getting in my way.
Yeah, I think he gave us all he's gonna give us.
Too bad you don't like fresh brains, mate. Hot off the grill.
I mean, he has a different conversation thing.
He was a strange one. Rook's been robbed before. He's one of the few norms besides you who's eaten here. Bardo comes in now and again. Usually orders a couple of steaks.
He's also into chocolate. I don't know. He's into chocolate milk, at least. Oh yeah, and the bum gave him chocolate once. I've been calling him Arlo, but he's Ardo. Sorry. Can I... I love how far away you can interact with stuff.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I can't seem to get her to go back to her branching conversation. I'd be really mad if that's what's like holding us up right now. Is a branching conversation that I've somehow locked myself out of. I'll make a save, I guess. Chalky milk. I don't know. Let's load an earlier save. That's chalky milk. That's mean streets. That's clown time. I just want to see if we can get different conversation. Like maybe if I hit on her.
Well, it's that a handsome P.I.
How'd you guess? You must have seen my white horse hitched to the railing out front.
Oh my, Mr. Murphy, you certainly know how to excite a girl.
Well, that's what I've been told. I almost got my own 900 number before getting into the PI biz.
Well, I certainly would have subscribed. What can I do for you, Mr. Sexy Voice? What can I get for you, handsome?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I think your sauce might be a little too rich for me. I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Yeah, I really do doubt it has to do with this branching path dialogue.
You look hungry, Tex.
Well, heck, that wouldn't be too hard with all the delicious food you have around here, but...
Yeah, I think that's it. So it's cool that you can get, like, different dialogue.
What can I do?
But yeah, I don't think it's her. Clown time, chalky milk.
Some of this devastation came from the Barney the Dinosaur Museum. No one was too upset when it became one of the first structures to get blasted in the war. Everyone refers to this stuff as Barney rubble.
Ah, get it? Get it? Also, remember the 90s when everything was Barney? do mods.
Some of this devastation.
I don't know what to do.
All hell is broken.
I like going in circles. The things we have, like the Burns mask and the doll, probably appeal to Ardo, but we can't access Ardo anymore.
I heard that
He didn't give us any information except for himself. It's not like secret windows or anything, right?
the Golden Gate Hotel was once known as the Wall. These fire hydrants are commonly used by the locals to mark territory in front of their respective business establishments. I heard this newspaper box got...
I just don't know. Lady, do you want my surgery gift certificate? Everyone else I can't give it to because they exist in a building.
Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna work.
What can I do for... Luckily, Ardo seems to like me.
Man, I don't know what to do. I mailed the thing to get the card. Getting a new fax machine, using the crime link computer, finding out who robbed the pawn shop, getting into the electric shop. Mail the electronics shop credit card application. See directory? See directory. Pressing the hint button will cost 4 points. No, those are my points. In Texas office, look at the fax machine. Mail the credit card application for the electronics shop. Then question mark. Okay. Oh, we're still missing something from finding out who robbed the pawn shop. There's at least 2 things we're missing. Go to the police station, talk to Mac Malden. Get Mac to talk about the Martian case. We'll get you halfway there. Get the bum in the alley to show up. Get the bum to cooperate. Ask the bum about the burglary. Remember the clues to use for later. Okay, so talk to Rook. Glass shard. Examine the glass shard that gives you the hair color. Look at the footprint. Gives you the shoe size. Oh, did I drop frames again? I tell you, it comes and goes. Go to the newsstand in the street and talk to Chelsea. Get the newspaper in front of the door at the Bruin Stew. I did that. This seems like... Examine the newspaper and read the article on the pawn shop robberies, which leads you to the police station to talk to Mac. That, bum. So we're at bum and something after the newsstand. But what? Could it be? We're missing one hint. I think. We're missing eyes. I think eyes would get us so far. I guess we could just play around with the computer. The eye option's only a few options. Maybe it will give us enough information. The hint says you'll get you halfway there. So maybe if we at least play around with it, like 2 eyes, blue, brown, gray, green, black, red, 1 eye? Nah, still can't narrow it down enough. AB negative with red hair. Do we think it's Sal? Because he might have a broken nose from like fighting that bum, but that's not really real information. Man, where is this Sal? Where can I talk to him? We have a key, but we haven't found anything locked, except for the warehouse, which it clearly does not work on. We found the key in the alley. Wait, I'm gonna be really mad. Hold on. I don't think it occurred to me that the key could be used on the Golden Gate Hotel. But that's assuming that it's Ardo doing this. Or the guy's hiding in the hotel.
Well, that's not gonna work.
No, I feel like I tried it before.
I heard that Ardo... The Golden Gate Hotel...
Ah. There's that window in the alley. It's like the only thing I can think of. What do we do?
It feels like somebody's watching.
Like someone is watching, so that means that they might have saw the burglary.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
These disgusting piles of trash remind me of Aunt Betty's annual yard sales. An empty bottle of evanescent spring water for those with a higher class of thirst. An empty... Reminds me of playing hoops when I was younger.
I don't know.
The empty bottles of... These are empty jumbo-sized cans of Camel's chunky chocolate soup.
Chat, help.
The empty bottles of... The empty bottle... The empty bottle... The baby rum wrapper looks like it was left recently. Yep, still warm. These are empty... These are... I wonder what all these garbage cans...
I really don't know.
I wonder what all these...
I gave you a chocolate milk, or chocolate pie.
Oh.
Ask away.
Bum, help. Bum, help.
I saw someone prowling around the back of the pawn shop last... Sorry. Nope.
I don't know what to do. How did you turn the text off? Is the electronics shop getting in tied to this? And if so...
This is the brand... I won't be able...
He didn't seem interested. I mean, there's no way to talk to him about anything. He just has the branching conversations.
Can't you find something better to do than bother me?
Like, he just has these.
I was planning on it, but you know I couldn't find your sister or your mom.
Still the wise guy, eh, Murphy?
Oh, come on. Remember the Martian Memorandum case? Hey, we made a swell team.
Yeah, those were the days. I don't get cases like that anymore. Things are harder now. The mayor's office is all over me again. You heard about the
Like, doing the shock
So
by
you and your
ineptitude
crack team of detectives have no leads.
is the only time we get an answer.
Of course, we have leads, you pots. We know he's a norm, Caucasian, and has AB negative blood. That narrows down our list of suspects to about 1 million. Now get out of my hair. I got work to do.
Like, that's the most I've ever gotten about the case from him. And Coit Tower feels like someplace I need to go
Coit Tower
to.
was once a majestic.
Thank you for the follow, Time Bomb Panic. We're at a standstill in Tex Murphy. We have this building which we can't get into. This building which has Ardo, a big man, which we can't get into. We got into it before, now we can't. Can't get into the hotel, only through our office. Electronics shop, which we applied for a credit card for. But that doesn't get mailed out till the next day. The Bruin Stew, which has a very nice guy to talk to, but he hasn't really given us much information. This still looks like a door I could enter, but I don't have any.
Francesca Lucido make.
Use balloon.
Well, that's not.
Use
that's
ring. Oops.
Well, that's not gonna. Well, that's not. Well, that's not. Well, that's not gonna. Well, that's not gonna.
Oh, what if I shoot the magazine lady with the plastic dart?
Well, that's not.
I really don't know.
What can I do for you, Tex? Yeah, you know, I remember Rook told me about the burglary.
Wait.
I remember a stranger hanging around the past couple of days.
This is new dialogue.
It might be a dead end, but I seem to remember that the guy had these bright green eyes and a tattoo of an anchor on his arm.
Oh my god, I've been stuck in a loop because I didn't... That's right, I couldn't ask her about the burglary. I talked to her before I even knew the burglary existed. So I never had the option, and when I came out, I think I went to the Crusade and Mac. I must have missed the burglary option. Green eyes and a tattoo. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these green eyes and a tattoo. Now, she says green eyes, so we can assume it's more than one. So it's either 2 or 3. Okay. Let's start with 2 green eyes and an anchor. Mick E. Flem. Male, 6'4", number eyes 2, Caucasian at 300 pounds, with green eyes, AB negative, and red hair. He's a normie, lives in San Francisco, has the anchor tattoo. Burglary, mail fraud, attempted extortion, petty theft, burglary, arson, attempted fraud, grand theft speeding, importing illegal novelty items. Oh yeah, started as a kid because he was in juvenile court for the first burglary. The whereabouts of Mick Flem are unknown at this time. The SFPD are interested in questioning him about the recent disappearance and suspected murder of Rusty Clown. It is likely that Flem and Rusty were working together when Flem was arrested for illegally importing Asian novelty items. Flem may have murdered Rusty to get revenge for letting him take the fall. This theory has been supported by a street informant, Beek Nariz? Zirin Keeb? Beek Nariz? Who claims to have seen Flem within the past few weeks. Nariz reports seeing Flem in an extremely intoxicated state, apparently hallucinating, saying that Rusty Clown's ghost We're out to get him. Oh my god. It's some guy's dad. Where's his, oh, I guess we don't see his right arm. I was gonna say, where's his anchor tattoo? Okay. So he's tied to the Rusty murders. Hey, we gotta get someone from the county to be in the thing. So we have a suspect. But what do we do with that information? I'll ask her about phlegm. You know a phlegm?
What can I do for you, Tex?
Yeah, here we go. It's been added to my,
Sorry, I haven't heard anything about that.
Okay, how about the informant?
Oh yeah, I know Beak. If you want to talk to him, you might try hanging out around Coit Tower.
Oh my god, we got stuck forever because I just missed the one dialogue option. I apologize, chat. This is not where you go. This is not where Coit Tower is. I should just use the travel button. I'm so sorry. I thought I expended all my,
I walk up the steps to Coit Tower and spot a small figure lurking in the shadows. In the half-light, I can see only the person's profile, but it's definitely Beak. As I walk towards him, he glances around, then approaches me warily, like a vegetarian sizing up a pot pie.
Dum-de-dum.
What are you staring at?
Pardon my staring, but that is a truly impressive schnoz you've got.
Come on, don't make fun, huh? What do you want? Who are you?
This is Max Rebo.
I'm a friend of Chelsea Bando. She told me I could probably find you nosing around up here.
Yeah, Chelsea. Good egg. Nice looker. So, what do you want?
I like his hat.
She said you might give me a lead on who robbed Rook's pawn shop.
Maybe yeah, maybe no. What you gonna give me for the info?
Oh, you can have, the surgery.
Okay, I can use this. My nose has started sagging lately. Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for, huh?
Okay, ask about.
I haven't got any info on that. Chelsea, smart girl and a real looker to boot. She's got a cute little nose. I can't help you there. She runs that pizza place with her husband, Sal. I don't know much about her. A true Italian nose, though.
This person knows noses.
He lets his wife run the pizza joint. I don't know what he does. Though I've heard some things about who he does. You can tell he drinks a lot by that snaz of his. I haven't got any info on that. I know a little about him. Runs a pretty successful PI business. I think he's dead, and I'll bet Mick Flam had something to do with it. Word was the two of them were smuggling illegal novelty items from Hong Kong, and Rusty crossed Flam. Ever since Rusty disappeared, Flam has had a terrible fear of clowns. Bozophobia. I once saw Flam pretty drunk, and he said he had nightmares of Rusty's ghost coming back to haunt him from the grave. He was completely terrified.
Okay, we have things to terrify him with.
The bracelet is the bait Mick Flam uses for the pawn shop robberies. Rook's pawn shop was robbed by a two-bit crook named Mick Flam. He and his girlfriend have knocked off half a dozen pawn shops over the past month. The girl goes to a pawn shop and hawks a bracelet for a decent amount of cash. Then Flam breaks into the pawn shop and steals the bracelet, along with anything else he finds. Big trouble. It's causing mutant blood to boil, and I don't want to be around when the bullets start flying. Anyone with a hunker like that can't be all bad. Malden's no rocket scientist, but I hear that he's not on the take. I've helped him out a couple of times, so he leaves me alone.
Okay, he's a good cop.
McFlam's rap sheet would take a day to read. He's a fat scum, and he's an idiot to boot. That's why he's always getting caught. He's been busted for burglary, mail fraud, arson, you name it. Everyone knows he operates out of the Snow White warehouse, but don't tell him.
Alright, so he's at the warehouse.
Oh, I'm nobody. I just try to keep my nose clean and my ear to the ground. Oh, wait a minute. Or was that vice versa?
Okay. So we know he is at the warehouse, but he still can't get into the warehouse. But maybe someone knows more than they're letting on.
I heard that Ardo shuts the Golden Gate Hotel.
Maybe someone else knows this character. Don't worry, we'll get there eventually. He's picking up speed. There you go.
Francesca.
What can I do for you?
We can assume that he likes to eat. Oops.
Sorry.
Nope, doesn't know. But maybe our helpful diner across the street can.
Louis Lemay.
Okay, what's on your mind?
I like this guy. He's my favorite so far.
Sorry, Mife. Sorry.
Okay, maybe we can force our way into the...
Your Flem is working out of this warehouse. It looks like he got careless. The door's unlocked.
Yay! I love flags. Let's make a save just in case he's in here and kills us or something. Warehouse. We did it! Maybe.
If this is McFlem's hangout, he'll probably be back soon. I better try and set some sort of trap for him.
Oh, we get to set up a Scooby-Doo trap? Cool.
I don't think I'll move any of these pallets because they look like big slivers waiting to happen. Ooh, this barrel smells like it shouldn't be opened. Well, this is actually a storage compartment. Looks like it requires a special combination key. Locked.
Okay, well, we have a key.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Also, why did it say a combination key? What does that mean?
Not gonna work. Well, this is actually...
Do you mean like a combination lock, or... No, it's just got a keyhole. It's not the key from the alley.
Locked. Well, that's not gonna work.
Combination key, so maybe I have to combine the key with something. Okay, that's where he came in.
This business sign should be on the outside of the building. No wonder they went out of business. Well, this is definitely the most threatening condemnation notice I've ever seen. I'll have to remember this stack of 2x4s when I get around to building some furniture for my office.
Ah, text is handy.
Yummy! A bottle of turnip schnapps. I'll bet it's got a real kick.
Take the schnapps.
This table and the bottle on it aren't dusty like everything else here. Someone's used this recently.
Oh, getting stuck. Getting stuck. Woo!
This must be the power box for the warehouse, and it's locked.
Okay, how about you?
Well, that's not gonna work.
What is this key?
Locked.
Find key that's dropped by the suspect. Go to the place where the suspect is at. None of the key.
These
You
large
expect it to
doors
do
look like they
stuff?
haven't been opened since my last date.
It's just a red herring. Yum. So I saw like a hook up here. And another key.
This key must fit a lock around here somewhere.
Key from warehouse. Hold on.
That hook looks pretty heavy duty.
Okay, they mentioned the doll.
Those windows are practically begging to have rocks thrown through them.
The doll has a hook on it. But I probably need the hook to come down.
Looks great on the pulley hook, but I'll need to get it to move before it'll do me any good.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. 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 Oh, I hate it. Oh, God.
Whoa, the glow-in-the-dark rusty clown doll looks pretty spooky dangling up there in the dark.
Do I need to do any more? Do you need the mask?
Well, that's not gonna work.
No. Oh, God, we got like spooky music now.
The heavy footsteps I hear must be Phlegm. Luckily, my rusty trap's all set. I'll need to find a hiding place as close as possible to the pulley control box. When Phlegm least expects it, I'll throw the pulley lever and bring Rusty back from the dead.
Oh, shit. Where's Bach? Where's a hiding space?
Crate smells like laundry soap. Crate in front on the floor seems to be partially opened.
Okay, that'll work. Please.
Crate smells like laundry.
Ah, shit. I think we're dead. Unless that's all it took. Wow. Fuck. Can I get this outfit?
Apparently some fireman dropped off his uniform to be cleaned and forgot to pick it up.
Well, I have what it takes to become that fireman. Whee! I'm Rusty! I hate it. It's also a sprite, so it's always facing us. It's like, I hate it. Well, he gave us keys. And a bracelet.
This table in the bottom.
Nope.
Damn, I'm good. This has to be Rook's bracelet. Mick ran off without his keys. I'll bet at least one of these will come in handy.
Okay. Make sure we examine. Because this could be tied to something even bigger. Jesus.
Well, this is actually a storage compartment.
What's in the box? Another box.
A locked box within a locked box. It must contain something worth having.
Finally, the key. The first key we found.
What do we have here?
Oh, it's Chaos Emerald.
That's my guess. This is jade. And it's good quality, too.
I found the damn fourth Chaos Emerald. Guys, that scene where we scared the guy with the clown is really funny. I'm so glad that happened.
I'm telling you, it's impossible. It can't be done. I've tried everything.
The prophecy is very clear. We can't go on until this step is completed. Surely your unique skills give you opportunity.
My ability has gotten us nowhere. Capricorn got there before me. They're always one step ahead of me. It's like they can read my mind.
We can't let them stop us. Maybe we can use your skills on someone else. I've made inquiries, and if he hasn't gotten himself killed, maybe he's just what we need. Murphy. Tex Murphy.
Oh shit, word art. Goose eggs and ham. That was a sick title card.
I feel better today than I've felt in a long time. Boy, did I stun Rook when I walked in and handed him that bracelet. Okay, so getting the bracelet back doesn't make me Detective of the Year, but it does stimulate the confidence glands. Maybe I can succeed at this business and turn my career around. But if I'm gonna do that, I better do something about my fax machine. Who knows how many new opportunities I've missed to show the world my greatness.
All right. I think today, actually, I think it's probably a good time to stop. And that's a little early, but, you know, we're at the start of a new day. I figured this would happen. Oh, it moves. Okay. Well, we know what to do next time as we go to the store. I'm sorry I got stuck on that one thing for so long. I messed up. I thought I clicked all her dialogue. Somehow I didn't ask her about the burglary. Close your closet door, man. Oh, he solved the case. That's kind of cute, right? Got my credit card.
Ah, my own personal credit card. I'll need this to get in the electronics shop next door.
Guys, don't copy down my digits. And the funny 3 digits on the back. Yeah, I think we're good for now. Oh, let's go to DOS, please. Oh, what did you all think? You like Tex? I was having a good time. I got stuck, but that was me. That was my fault. I was a fool. Maybe we'll play some more Sunday because it turns out my local game store does not have the gun stringer that I need to play Wavy 2 Man Chronicles. But it'll probably come in next week, so we'll probably be able to do it next week. I just need to get the gun stringer and set up a Kinect and a 360 and get on live because I need to download free DLC, you know, and also set up a Kinect. Luckily, it's not like a full body Kinect experience. I'm hoping I don't have to do much because setting it up for the TV would be kind of annoying where I have the TV at. We'll figure that out. For now, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for helping with my case. I hope you had a good time. Again, sorry for getting stuck. That's on me, and that's because I am bad at adventure games. I just missed the one thing. The one ring to rule them all. Also, yeah, the internet's been really bad lately. I'm gonna have to take care of that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it early tonight. Get some rest. Maybe play some Under Night. Yo, chat, who wants to play Under Night? I do. Where can I send you? Rat Clown Car is playing out. Oh. Estilbra. I want to play that. Estilbra? That action RPG? That was like originally made with like RPG Maker assets or something? I forget what that was. If that's that one. Dr. DCS is playing The Crew. Adam Admar is playing light gun games. Dragon Quest on Calamarici, sorry. Dan Van Dam's playing Slave Zero X. That just came out. Slave Zero X is a prequel to the 1999 Slave Zero game for Dreamcast and computers. So they released a prequel, and then before they released the prequel, they made another prequel for it that was a Quake mod. So you have a prequel to the prequel. The prequel to the prequel is a Quake mod. The prequel to Slave Zero is a side-scrolling 2D like action game, like a Mad Stalker type game. And then the original game is a third-person like action game. It's so bizarre. What is even happening? How did this get a prequel? I don't understand, but I want to find out. I have Slave Zero on my list, and I've got the computer that could run it, so that will be something we will look at. Digital Basics playing SNES games. Breezy is playing chatting. Oh, Jackbox stuff. Quebs is playing Elder Scrolls. Super Great Friends playing Arzette. Dino is probably wrapping up soon. I said we go with Rat Clown Car. Or light gun games. I'm trying to think. Alright, I've made my decision. I'll see you guys on the other side. I now know to try to load the stream earlier before I raid. Because when I hit raid, it doesn't work all that great. My raid option broke. I've lost the button to go raid. It's not letting me do it. I think it will do it automatically. So I will see you guys over there. I love the Twitch command. Yeah, I don't have the pop-up anymore. I can't hit the button that initiates it. Alright, bye-bye. I'll see you guys there.